Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Here's Ilgauskas and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And finished off by Martin.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Inside. Here's Ilgauskas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ilgauskas has got his second bucket of the night. Follow kicks to Billups. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Here's Martin. The kick out to Billups. Anthony on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Billups. Over Arroyo. Anthony. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Wade. Takes it off the glass.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Nene. Now Billups. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Billups. 4 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Billups against James. And Billups gets it to go.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Pass to LeBron. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Nene finds Martin. Outside, Billups. Now here's Anthony. Clock at 6. Over LeBron. And no good.
Salute, King J.
Leading by 4. Pass to Arroyo. James in the post. He's guarded by Billups. James misses. And Anthony's got the ball here for Denver. A follow outside. Back to Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
Carmelo Anthony.
And the first one drops. And Miami making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now here's James. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bosch. Over Anthony. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Haslam, he's checked in for Chris Bosch.
Udonis Haslam.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Wade left side. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Ilgauskas a screen on a follow. Wade gets the bucket.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling.
Here's Billups. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
And the Heat with some changes. Bosh comes in for Ilgauskas. And Miller's subbed in for James. Denver also making some changes. Martin's checked in for Nene. Smith comes in for Anthony. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Wade can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 3. Lawson the pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Miller. And it's Bosh in the corner. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Count it. Good.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Haslam. Wade on the wing. Bosh hits the big 4-way. Chris Anderson pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Lawson outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. Here's Chalmers. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Heat up by 1. You're watching 2K Sports live from American Airlines Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Martin against Haslam. Jones dishes to Chalmers. Unloads. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Nuggets trail. Lawson outside. Ball's knocked loose. Outside for Harrington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anderson, and it's Miami with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Lawson, following the basket by Chris Bosh. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1. And the bucket from Lawson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets.
from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It's out of bounds. Able to retain possession here. Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for Miami. Sheldon Williams checks in for Denver. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Chris Anderson is checked in for Martin. Nene comes in for Sheldon Williams. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Al Harrington. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Ty Lawson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Wade, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Haslam against Anthony. Pass to Haslam. Good ball movement here by Miami. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Miami no good on that time either. Anthony with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Smith. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Smith's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets. Now here's Adidas, Greg, this season introducing new team uniform. 30% lighter, they say. Have you checked them out?
I don't think that lighter weight will have players jumping higher, but if they're more comfortable, who knows? It may even help.
Goes back up. A shot by Anthony, no good. Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Arroyo the pass to Wade. Now Bosch. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That kind of effort on defense will not stop Bosch from using his strength to overpower that defense.
Billups attacking. Here's Anthony. Pass to Anderson. Nene with the bounce pass. Deep 2 from Anthony. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Wade. He's got 9. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Bosh. And it's LeBron in for Miller. And then for Denver, Kenyon Martin is checked in for Anderson. And it's a Flalo in for Smith. Now here's Anthony. That shot missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now at the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And guys, they've done a great job keeping their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Miami. Bosh comes in for Haslam. And Wade drops them both.
When you think about it, Dwayne Wade is just a winner. A guy any coach would love to have playing for him.
Back to Billups. Here's Arroyo, and there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, They just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Pass to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wade passes to Augustus. That one's not going to go. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Heat as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Phillips. Banked in off the glass. Phillips has got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets.
Continuously working in close. Phillips earning that bucket.
Here's Arroyo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Aaron Aflalo.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
The Heat have had two chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phillips with the ball. Here's Nene. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. LeBron is doubled. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking to get it going.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Carmelo Anthony.
LeBron thought he would guard somebody. Well, I was going to take flight on that bitch ass.
6 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
That one is no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Miami leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Ilgauskas. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Ilgauskas has got 8 points.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosh. Coming off a terrific season. 9th in scoring. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now here's Phillips. 8 points for him. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's James. Here's Arroyo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Miami leading by 7. Here's Arroyo. He has 6. Pass to Wade to the paint. And he banks in the layup. Arroyo's got 6 points in the quarter.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Billups. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, this is a crafty move by Billups, making sure he's in the act while being fouled.
And so he hits both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Bosch a screen on a follow. Here's Wade. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. That one's on Anthony. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6, 4 on the clock. And stolen by LeBron. James on the drive, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court, and when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Anthony against LeBron. Billups up top. He's got 12. Double team on Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony's shot is off. Miami leading by 10. Here's Arroyo. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Carlos Arroyo. Big group substitution here for Denver. Chris Anderson is checked in for Nene. Harrington comes in for Kenyon Martin. J.R. Smith's checked in for Anthony. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Down low, here's Bosch, and then Bosch with the jam.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosch finishing with purpose.
Denver calls timeout.
Here comes the Heat answers, everybody. Let's get loud.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Martin comes in for Al Harrington. Anthony's checked in for Smith. And it's Aflalo in for Ty Lawson. Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Inside and stolen by LeBron. Driving to the basket. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 14. Double team on Billups. Martin for 3. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he's got a coupe stroke. That one almost dropped.
Billups against James. Wade left side. Back to Chalmers. Good work defensively by Anthony. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Over Wade. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Chalmers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, I think the credit belongs to Chalmers there, doing a nice job drawing the foul.
A different look for Miami. Haslam, he's checked in for Augustus. Miller comes in for LeBron. And it's Arroyo in for Wade. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 13. Left side, Billups. Lays it up and banks it in. Billups has got 14 points for the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Arroyo. Haslam a screen. Here's Arroyo. Austin defending. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. And he drives in. Smith kicks to Lawson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Arroyo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. By 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Timeout called, Nuggets. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. And listen to what George Karl told his team during that huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it, and it's Anthony at the elbow.
Attacking the paint. That's the attitude a coach wants his players to have.
Now here's Billups. Tight defense on him. Anthony looking it over. Offensive rebound. Nene kicks to Anthony. Tries again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Carmelo Anthony, second personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wade outside. And Haslam kicks to Miller. Here's Arroyo, who's guarded by Billups. Arroyo can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Anthony. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Miller, no luck. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one goes in.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now Arroyo. Pass to Wade. The fadeaway. Count that bucket.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and Clearly, he's showing it all in this one.
Anthony against Miller. Anthony right side. Anthony missing again. The Heat leading by 12. Tries the spin move. Wade. Stolen by Nene. Here's Billups. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Billups can beat you just in so many ways. He's smart, he's crafty, he's versatile, and he's efficient on offense.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Bosh is checked in for Miami. LeBron comes in for Mike Miller.
LeBron James.
Here's Arroyo. Pass to Ilgauskas. Wade outside. Arroyo the pass to Ilgauskas. And it's Nene with the rebound. Nene's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the rejection by LeBron.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Billups. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Team foul number 4.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line, Arroyo. 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the NBA embracing the global audience. GA, preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lawson drives in.
Ty Lawson.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game. And
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now, here's James. Nothing quite like opening day here in the NBA. Clark, hard to be tonight like this one.
Kevin, sometimes it feels like summer lasts forever. But as soon as that opening tip is taught, it's time to hoop. Basketball is back.
Pass to Ilgauskas. LeBron with it. Ilgauskas a screen on our test. James with a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Fisher outside. Now Odom. Bryant looking it over. 5 on the clock. Over Wade. Bryant finds Fisher. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Bosch. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Good on the bucket.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Bosch. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound the Lakers.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Odom.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Lakers second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backcourt.
Odom on the wing. Outside our test. Kobe, the pass to Fisher. It's stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami. And James throws it down home.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Fisher with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. And it's Kobe missing. The Heat with the lead. Wade dishes to LeBron. Here's Arroyo. Gasol with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on.
Here's Bryant. He sinks the 11-footer.
The composure he plays with, that poise, is so palpable. Even solid D can't throw Kobe off.
LeBron up top. Ilgauskas against Gasol. And it's Ilgauskas missing. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Artest kicks to Gasol. Odom, the pass to Fisher. Poked loose and stolen by James. To the paint. Here's Bosch, and Chris Bosch with the slam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And finished off by LeBron.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No shying away from contact there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And the Lakers with some changes. Matt Barnes is checked in for Odom. Vujacic comes in for Artest. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And then for Miami, Haslam, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. Miller comes in for James. And it's Chalmers in for Carlos Arroyo. They get the rebound. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the inside. Bryant dishes to Blake. 5 to shoot. And here's Kobe from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got 7.
You know, you got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting it fly.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bryant and a missed layup. The Heat leading by 3. It's Miller on the wing. To the paint. Here's Bosch. That's it. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat leading by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Drills it from outside.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Blake passes to Barnes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kobe with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Greg, a record 84 international players on the league's opening day roster. It's amazing. The game keeps growing.
And it's great for the sport, right? For every country represented, that's more potential fans able to follow and root on their countrymen doing big things in the NBA.
Hughes is checked in for Los Angeles. Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for the Heat. Yep, that one goes. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And the call will be against Steve Blake. That is his first foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Miller, it's rebounded by Bryant. Lakers trail by 7. Barnes outside. The kick out to Bryant. Bosch with some nice D. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Miller outside. Back to Chalmers. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Chalmers has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Harden. Odom comes in for Barnes. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Vujacic. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. And Miami also making a switch. Wade's checked in.
Well, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
To the middle. Here's Haslam. Out to Miller. Pass to Arroyo. And it's Wade in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haslam. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wade passes to Miller. A 3 ball. Here's Haslam. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Heat lead by 9. Artest against Miller. And it's Artest missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. Kobe kicks to Gasol. And here's Kobe for 3. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
A different look for Miami. Anthony's checked in for Bosch. And it's LeBron in for Miller. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. LeBron's got 8 points.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Pulls up. It's stolen by Wade. Jumps up. And Wade slams it in.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Artest kicks to Bryant. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another.